dash dancing in place and you're not thinking about like going to platform or anything like that, he'll just like dive on you because you're so caught up in your movement. It's probably the best part. We don't have game audio. Thank you.
God, asked us if we were ready. Wasn't ready on 2 accounts.
Come on.
You know,
Wow, he just muted the hell out of you. Rest and
it's a good thing you I was.
Get that ass banned, bananas.
No.
Oh my dog.
Banned nanas.
But very interesting matchup.
How does DDD work in doubles?
So
I would think he would just get
DDD is
sloshed.
a big support player. A lot of
Really?
the time that you're going to have your ZSS play point and then have DDD work on the edge guarding.
Okay.
And due to the fact that he has a strong crouch cancel and big spacing moves like forward tilt, it's arguably really hard to go against his wall.
Okay.
Big burst movements on things like waddle dashing in neutral on stage, and great survivability, which really works with both ZSS and DDD just being able to live for quite a while.
Right.
This is definitely a brawl team versus a melee team, though. So
It really is.
yeah, immediately going for the jump. Birdman waiting for it, but not getting the edge guard.
God, that forward tilt's huge.
Yeah, and it's great just to recognize to go into the 2v1. Oh, I'm dead. But
I like Lunchables, though.
every time they've put Arsenals in a 2v1 situation, Arsenals has come out on top and actually taken a stock because of it. So
Yeah.
it put him at that 1 stock deficit.
He got a nice meaty edge guard on Shokio, and Birdman couldn't really do anything about it.
Yeah. Arguably one of the hardest parts with DDD is playing point because it's an immediate change of pace because you have incredibly aggressive ZSS just to pull out on top of her opponents, and then you have DDD who has horrible frame data. So
and he's also massive.
Yeah, so you have a character that like ZSS whose frame data comes out arguably frame 7, and then you have DDD whose average frame data is like frame 12, frame 13 on a lot of things. I think has like a 5-frame jump squat. 5. It's pretty bad. Very slow character.
Right. But big moves.
Yeah, and it's just a big game of get off me. Arguably what you want to do in this comp, talking still about Shokio Birdman, is that you really want to get the box, but Arsenals is great at surviving, especially if you're going to have someone like Lunchables who is who's a point swordsman, which is very rare in his playstyle. So
they opted to let Birdman hang on to that. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, not from a... I'm not saying I think it was a bad decision. I just legit don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar enough with the strengths and weaknesses of ZSS and doubles.
Yeah. So I feel like...
that was really clean.
CSS is arguably like bots, just more survivable and easier to work off of when it comes to certain moves. I think of... do you ever play Tekken?
No.
Well, there's a archetype called Mishimas, and Mishimas are really hard to execute, but their punish game is like incredibly rewarding.
Okay.
And then you have everyone else, and they're like 4 Mishimas, because they have a move that can arguably be compared to Shine. Well, ZSS is like the second lowest, like just as aggressive as a Mishima with like mix-ups and whatnot, just not having Shine.
No Shine.
Yeah, but still like easier conversions. I don't know if that made sense. But.
Yeah, for the most part. So does Birdman play Falcon at all anymore?
He does, but it is arguably his worst of the 3.
Okay. Oh, wow, that was really nice snippety snipe.
And with the comp, so Shokio and Birdman have been teaming together for 4 years now.
4 years?
4 years.
Okay, so they're just...
so this is the team that they played because DDD was Jason's first main.
Right.
He was first Falcon, and then he was DDD, and then he took off as DDD, and then went Falco because it answered some of DDD's poor matchups.
Right, and was also a bird.
And then we never really saw Falcon, and then he brought Falcon back up for like floating matchups when he plays like Ivysaur, Squirtle, and maybe like Peach.
Right.
if like the Peach is really good at like the 50-50 matchup between Falco and
Shokio just kind of got sat on by Birdman.
yeah.
This is a pretty even game though. Yeah, 4 years. That's crazy. How long have Zach and Justin been teaming? Not too long, right?
2 to 3 months.
Okay.
But it's just great coordination. Arsenal's is exceptional in doubles, just with his awareness and survivability. On top of Lunchables is just great game sense.
Yeah, and they're like a super good team. It's just I wanted to make sure that my knowledge wasn't wrong, that they weren't 4 years in the making.
Yeah. I mean, Arsenal's has only been in the Smash scene for 2.5 years.
2.5?
Yeah.
Okay.
2.5, 3. So.
Before that, he was tearing it up in League.
Yeah.
Up throw, up smash. Interesting.
Great hit just to pull off Shokio.
And Zach's just forward airing all of the Waddle Dees.
Yeah. And right now, with this deficit,
he got a Gordo.
It does make the game slightly more even, but it puts a lot more pressure on Lunchables as a point swordsman.
Yeah.
Which he actually has been playing a lot more support in this doubles team. So just being able to play a lot more passively with the space, working off of this more horizontal stage.
Yeah, I guess like, because if he tries to play point, anything that he does will get caught by D2D.
Yeah. There is a risk at him losing 3 stocks, which is really hard and a big asset for Arsenal's survivability, and especially as a team.
Yeah, because like right now, Arsenal's able to die and still take a stock.
Yeah.
But if that gets like above 50, then one of them is just kind of dead.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Down air up smash. Okay. I mean, I see it.
Shokio's on his. Oh no! Arsenal's SD'd.
Yeah.
What?
But that's what he's looking out for, is the fact that Shokio is at that high percent.
Maybe it was intentional. Maybe he wanted the invincibility.
Of what?
Of respawning.
Oh, yeah.
So he could get that up smash. Maybe that's why
I don't think that's how that works.
They tried to wobble.
Arguably.
They tried to wobble. No.
That doesn't work in this game, though.
Bad boys. That is not allowed.
It would have worked in Melee, but it wouldn't.
They would have. You can also down tilt wobble with melee with Fox.
Yeah.
Oh god, Zach got sent farther than that than Birdman did.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, it's just like even if Zach died.
Yeah. It wasn't just that. He did pivot grab.
The tanks and infantry from Advance Wars were added to your trophies.